야, 똑바로 좀 대봐.
긴급전환 비번 안 풀어도 되잖아.
신고 112입니다.
여기 효성고등학교인데요. 좀비가 나타났어요.
좀비로 가면 어떡해.
그럼 뭐라고 해?
네, 효상고 좀비요.
아무도 안 오잖아. 그냥 하라고. 지금 너만 무서워.
아니야. 이거 물린 거 아니야?
쌤 진짜 물렸어요?
아니라고!
나가라고요.
양년아! 야! 다 비켜! 아이씨, 이거 미친놈이.
봐봐, 이번에 새로 개발한 레시피인데 솔직하게 얘기해줘야. 봐봐, 이번에 새로 개발한 레시피인데 솔직하게 얘기해줘야 돼.
짜요.
자, 이거는
짜요.
Brace while the others use the moment to escape. Gui Nam arrives at the archery center, thinking he found the group but only finds Min Jae. Min Jae then yells at Gui Nam for trying to go back out.
배 안 고파? 난 지금 배가 부르거든. 그래서 난 살았다. 왜 그것들 냄새가 묻어있어?
Changsan and Soju also hug. Then he tells them they can go through tennis courts and a construction site to reach the mountain. From there they can get to Yangdong. They all start to run while being chased by the infected. They reach the tennis courts but get surrounded and trapped inside. Soju lights a flare and throws it to distract the infected. Most of the students escape, but Soju stays behind to buy more time. A zombie pins him down, but he quickly escapes and shuts the gate behind everyone else. With his last breath, he tells Onjo to run. They make it to the construction site, but are forced to retreat upstairs. The group climb out a window and take refuge on a scaffold. The infected are still nearby, forcing the group to stay silent, which is especially difficult for Onjo, having just witnessed her father's death. Past Lee notes that it's better to die than be infected, because that's the last image we'll have of our loved ones. While slowly turning, Min Jae says everyone else went to the auditorium, then grabs his bow. Daesu blames Mi Jin for Jun Yong's death. This makes Woo Jin wonder what's the point of living when all their friends and family are dead. Jonghari comforts Onjo, saying Soju saved all their lives and he'll always be remembered. They then decide to look for a spot to jump down.
제가 갈게요.
찌그러져 있어.
됐어요.
아우 씨. 나와 이씨.
Finally answers her question about which side he prefers her hair behind the ear, which is the left side. Guinam arrives at the auditorium and finds Jun Yong but no one else. Outside he gets their scent again though. Sanmu tests weaponizing a high-frequency sound with 24 kHz being most successful. Drones will be used to herd the infected into 4 bombing locations, which are the Hyosun Intersection, the Sports Complex, Hyosun Future College, and Hyosun High. Naoma has thoughts of eating Suhyok, but she controls herself by biting her own wrist. Suhyok notices and tells her to bite into him next time, so he can become like her. He hides her eye while Jonghari and Mi-jin discuss what they found. There's an exit on the first floor which leads to the mountain, but it's blocked by zombies. Cheongsan proposes someone climb to the roof and yell to attract the zombies, but several members object. Plan B is to wait for rain again though. Nama hears a message to take cover. She then tells the others their school will be bombed soon. The drones are released and start emitting a high-pitched sound. Zombies from all over start following the drones, one of which being Hee-soo. The group desperately think of somewhere to hide when many zombies, including former survivors Isak, Gyeongsu, Jun Yong, and Na Yun, are led right outside the school. Uinam holds Chongsan over the ledge. Sanmu orders to release the bombs. Onjo approaches Cheongsan and showing his love for her, he gives her his name tag and he keeps hers. Cheongsan tells them to go to the first floor, then heads inside while attracting all nearby zombies. Shortly afterwards, the rest head inside and begin their descent. Still affected by the sound, Guinam hobbles back inside. The group escape the construction site and make it to the edge of school property. Guinam says he thought it would be fun to kill Cheongsan, but now he'll kill him even if it isn't fun. Cheongsan responds that Guinam only acts tough and will always be a coward and a loser. Cheongsan slowly crawls away while Guinam taunts him. The bombings have finished and Sanmu orders to send troops to finish the rest. He tells Eun-hee that 40% of Hyosun's population is now dead, and he knows she's the right person to comfort the people of Hyosun. He also wants her to tell them he's sorry. He returns to his office and starts recording. That morning, he watched Lee's final video of him choosing not to kill his family, even though he knew there was no cure. Sanmu respected this decision. He's a soldier, though. It was his sole decision to bomb Hyosun, and for that he takes full responsibility. He then calls his wife, who complains about their kids missing school. Sanmu mirrors what Soju told Onjo earlier, that the most important thing is to be healthy. He then says "I love you" and hangs up. He takes out a gun, stares at it for a moment, then cocks it. Hey, if you also thought that was incredibly depressing and are on the verge of tears, please hit the like button. At the bottom of the elevator shaft are the ashen remains of Cheongsan.
Hey guys, this was the end of that video.
Decides to burn everything down. The infected get in Guinam's way, preventing his revenge. Chilsu insists that there are no other survivors, while the group fight for their lives just a few feet away. The fire opens all emergency exits, allowing the group to escape just as the chopper leaves. The emergency sprinklers go off, containing the fire. Guinam eventually gives up and leaves. Yoonji finds a bike and, now unbound by her past, happily rides into the city. Facing off against Guinam brings back Cheongsan's worries about Nama, but Soo-hyuk is able to calm him down, saying he wouldn't leave Onjo behind. Back in the archery center, the group saw the chopper and think about going to the school roof, but decide not to due to Jun Sung's injury. Again, he insists on leaving him behind, which Mi-jin says she will if he wants, since she's apparently so cold-hearted. She then proposes to put a sign on the roof, but the ladder to the roof is...
훈련장 밖에.
밖에?
예, 밖에.
밖에?
The main group try to use whatever they can find to make an SOS message. Past Lee is distraught since his cure did not work and only mutated into a new virus. JE treats Orange Gibberish's leg injury using construction supplies. They then start to bond.
미친놈의 새끼야.
Even though he was looking for clicks, Orange argues that he was out to discover the truth for the world to see. He offers to blast Holchul on social media, but JE declines. To get off the roof, they try to distract the zombies, but just end up luring more in. Jae jumps onto the bus's roof first, but with his hurt leg, Orange is too scared. An increasing amount of zombies force him to act though. After setting up the SOS message, Dae-soo asks Eunjo what it means. She says it doesn't mean anything and Cheon-sung agrees, but later asks her if that's true.
너 나 못 믿냐?
응.
The group try to start a fire by rubbing wood together, but are repeatedly unsuccessful.
야,
Oh, that's all the good.
야. 이걸로 해.
Jae and Orange are still mad at Chol for leaving them when
Stop!
Jae goes to check on Eunji. Jong Hari is teaching Mijin archery, but Mijin isn't taking it seriously. Mijin finds out Jong Hari didn't make it onto the national team, meaning she gets no benefits such as getting into college. This didn't matter to her though, since she just
We cut so much of the footage.
근데 그때 갈 걸 그랬어.
Like super.
그럼 이런 일도 안 당했을 텐데.
move as they watch Guinam pin Chung-sun down.
Here we go. Okay guys, if you want to see the Chung-sang, it's right from that. Make sure to leave the bell button and leave a like and subscribe. Bye guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe.